Welcome to another entry of B's Nail Diary. I'm your girl B, and here we are with another one. In today's entry, we're discussing this wear test, or we're coming to the end of this wear test. If I am not mistaken, and I will validate when I'm actually editing this video, I put these on last weekend, so I think it was like a Sunday. It was a Saturday or it was a Sunday, but I've learned that my nails do grow out pretty quickly. So like within a week, I do get that little bit of growth happening. But I have to wash my hair, so I don't want to get hair caught in between these gaps. And I've actually already had two casualties, being this index finger on my left hand and this right finger on my this middle finger on my right hand, excuse me. This happened 3 or 4 days in, maybe 3 days in. I was closing the pantry cupboard and my fingers looped into the like handle, and I tried to walk in the opposite direction. It was bad news. It really hurt. Like I could feel the pain, like my nail bed was hurting. So like my equivalent is like when I do my gel nails, if I do that, I feel that whole thing. Or if I bump the finger like this way, then I feel that pain on like my nail bed. But because it wasn't hard gel or anything, it actually broke the seal. There was a little bit of a lifting at the top of the cuticle, and it was kind of sort of like this. Hopefully you can see that. Obviously not like as bad. And I kind of just popped it. And then this one, I don't remember what happened with this one. I think there was a gap. Obviously there was a gap. So there's a little bit of lifting again in the cuticle. And I had showered and I was playing with it and I was like, ooh, that's gonna come off. And then it popped off. So peel off base definitely doing its job. Definitely also, so I'm a picker. So like if there are things that are hanging or like, I will start to pick them, and I tried my absolute hardest not to pick at these because obviously the application wasn't perfect. This was the first time me using the Oulà solid gel, as well as using the Oulà peel off base, and I've never used a peel off base before, so I don't know if I did the right order with using it with the base coat, or maybe I didn't need the base coat and it was okay on just like my hard gel. But we're gonna mix it up and do different wear tests and see what method gives us, longevity, because I do want to be able to wear them for as long as I want to, and then take them off when I'm able to, as opposed to, them popping off only after like 4 or 5 days. But what I will say is, within that first day, so I think that first couple days, I showered as regular. I did a sugar scrub, so that's olive oil and sugar in exfoliating gloves. And that was actually for the first night I did them. And I might have took some footage, so I might insert some footage somewhere in the video. But yeah, we did the sugar scrub. Everything felt fine. They felt decently secure. I wasn't obviously gonna be as hard on them as I would be if I did like a set with gel, because I know with my nail prep and everything that they will actually last pretty decently. So we showered as regular. Dishes, I did wear gloves closer to the end of the week. The gloves weren't on, so soapy, warm, hot water. I did laundry earlier in the week as well with gloves, but for the most part they lasted. These have held up pretty decently. So without further ado, we're gonna try to get in here. I have gaps, so I don't think I actually need to break any like seals or anything. So we're gonna get the cuticle pusher out. We'll see where we're at. I'll start with the two that came off already, and then we will get into the rest of them. All right, so let us get started. So I have some rubbing alcohol. I think this is 90%. This is 95% rubbing alcohol. I just have some cuticle oil. This is an older cuticle oil. I think it's like QCO or something like that. It was a vanilla and oat or oat honey, something. It smelled really good. But I got recently some new cuticle oil pens from Amazon. I think these are like the Cosila brand or something like that. This is the orange scent. So let us, and I have those just in case. I have a pipette if I need to dip, if I need to go with the oil and the thing and then get in the thing. So yeah, let's get started. So like I said, I'm just gonna get started with the ones. Okay, so the ones that came off, I actually put them back on with sticky tabs. Yeah, just with like your run-of-the-mill sticky tabs that, you know, they have for, I guess, press-ons or like very temporary wear. And let me see, the sticky tabs out there, they're shaky because like you can tell, like, I hope you guys can see this, but like you can tell that the nail turns, but like it's on there. And like this one, the same thing. But as long as I don't like, I wasn't like holding things with my nails and allowing my nails to hit things, they actually lasted. They actually stayed on. So like this sticky tab, I'd say it was on. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back through the footage. So maybe like since Tuesday, this was on, and this, I put the sticky tab on this one on Friday. I think it was Friday. Thursday. I put the sticky, this came off on Wednesday night, just before I went to sleep. And then Thursday, I put this sticky tab on, and then this was Friday. I think this was Friday or Saturday, one of the two. I think this was Saturday. So yeah, so like I said, I'm just going to and yeah, that's on there. So I guess you see that's all the resin from the sticky tab. So I am not actually gonna, let me see this one, pull that off anymore. Yeah, the sticky tab is like adhered with the solid gel underneath. That's interesting. I was afraid it was just gonna come off, and I can actually feel my nail bending. This one is interesting because look at this. You can see it underneath. I really hope you guys can see that. Oh, that one will come off like that. Interesting. So yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. And this is what the inside of the nail tip looks like. And that is the sticky tab residue. So I don't necessarily know how to get rid of this sticky tab residue. So I'm just gonna, let me get a lint-free couple of these. I need to get some better lint-free wipes. Do you guys think gauze pads are better as lint-free wipes? And I'm just going to, okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray with rubbing alcohol, and I'm gonna actually take a little bit of this cuticle oil and just drop a very tiny amount. And I'm just gonna kind of stop that in there. And I'm gonna try to wipe, no, scrape maybe. Oh, I guess I have to scrape it. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, okay. It's like really gummy. Okay. Do I do more alcohol? Like, it's all getting stuck in my pusher. You've got to get a hold of yourself. How are you supposed to take these off? Acetone? Is it supposed to be acetone and oil? Wouldn't I melt everything if I do that? Wouldn't I melt the rest of my nails if I did that? It's always the thing that like makes me like really apprehensive about like using the acetone during the service, but maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, I don't even know. I don't know what's under here. Well, I mean, like, I know what's under here, but like, I don't know how to get it off. Do I need to soak it? Do I need to just like suck it off and then push it? Oh, okay, that seems to be working a little better. And then see what I'm scraping. So I had this nail, I think had some scratches on it, so it was basically matte when I went to go put I put the base coat on, the Modelones base coat, and then I went in with the peel off base. So I think I'm peeling, I'm getting the sticky tab, but I think I'm also scraping a layer of one of these coats. Just it might be it could be the peel off base coat that I'm also getting. Okay. Okay. Because we want to try to get all the sticky residue off before I even attempt to like buff it or anything, right? Like, so I just have the 100, 180 sponge buffer, and I'm just buffing off whatever is on the top layer. So sticky layer and very likely the layer of whatever is left of the peel off base, because I don't know when the nail came off. I'm uncertain what layer, like what came off. Like I don't know where the peel off base, like we are new and we are learning and we are figuring this out on the go, on the fly. So you guys let me know if anybody has any insight. And yeah, okay. But I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a little bit of separation. Like you can see that a bit of a difference. I think that top layer, that's the base coat. I think, or maybe that's the top coat and I'm down to the gel. Well, we'll see when I continue buffing. I just gotta bring this a little closer to my face without getting my head in the camera. Take my 180 side here. I'm just going around here.
Oh, that's real good.
So let's see. Push up the dust. All this sticky stuff. So I was thinking that like, okay, like if I ever have this, like I'll definitely keep sticky tabs with me. So anytime I wear nails or anything, put them back on. I guess that's what part of their convenience is. But yeah, it's this removal process for me. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I hope my head's not in it. So this is what we're looking like right now. Obviously not perfect because I need to get back in there properly, but that's what we're looking like right now. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the middle finger. So like before, well actually different from before, because there's no lift on the, not really, well there is a bit of a lift on this side. I can feel it pulling my nail though. That's not what we want. We do not want that feeling. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try this. We're basically doing like a little makeshift 1 kill remover, or like even those, the other branded solid glue gel remover situations. So we're gonna do our rubbing alcohol into the gap, right? Put that in there. I'll even do it underneath. And then I'm gonna take my cuticle oil and I'm gonna drop her all up in there. And I'm gonna swazzle her around, and I'm gonna do the same thing under here too. And we're just gonna kind of move it around, rub that on, move that all around, do the hokey pokey. We're gonna get a cuticle pusher of your choice. I'm using a wood one today. And bear with me, I'm getting glare from my glasses. Okay. So I'm just sticking this pusher in the gap here. And it's interesting because like, and I'm also pushing on the end just because, and I'm only doing that because I know that this nail has already been off, so I'm not tearing any new layers of nail, but I also don't want to be too rough either. Still things that are adhered to the nail. There we go. Now, this is what this nail's looking like.
Let's get started.
Right, let's get this next one off, and then the real fun starts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one taken off, and this sticky tab stuff taken off, and then we will get into getting the rest of these off. All right, guys, so this is where we're at. We just got this index finger off, and the middle finger. Cuticle to be done, but let's get into the rest of it. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna just work on my my left hand here. Just gonna make it easier and make the process go by faster, and then I'll also be able to get a hang of what method, how we're gonna do this. While I was filing, quick note, I filed into the top coat. So I think what is on my current nail, what's on my left on this nail right now is this is just down to my gel. And I believe there's still top coat on the index finger of my left hand. So I would buff more to get more off to get to the same level, and then I would just re-top coat it. And then do my cuticle care, and then we're good to go for another set. So without further ado, let's see. We have a tad bit of lifting. I'm gonna go with this finger because this one's a little bit overgrown on the skin. So there's a little bit more opportunity. I'm gonna use the cuticle pusher that already had some oil on it, and I'm just gonna go along the edge of the nail tip and my nail and try to go in between my nail and the tip and go around. And I'm not gonna force anything if it's not already giving, but I don't know if I hope you guys can see that it is. She's given. Ever so slightly. So alright, so this is all like overgrown product and stuff that flooded into the cuticles. This is what causes lifting over time. So if I let these go to the 2-week mark, then yeah, I would get more. I would definitely start experiencing way more lifting.
Oh, that's real good.
So like I said, I'm just sticking that under there to create more of a gap, and the same thing on this side. This side's a little bit easier, hopefully you can see, because the edge of my nail is actually, turn that down, is a little exposed. So I'm gonna use that as my entrance point. I'm gonna spray the whole thing with alcohol. Hold her nail, pull the tip back a little bit to try to get in the gap. And then I'm gonna take my, I didn't need the pipette. I don't know why I thought I needed, if I was gonna make like a bottle, like a full bottle of oil and rubbing alcohol. And then we're just gonna put the cuticle oil around the perimeter, inside. And you know what, it's a good thing I still have this one. I wanted to get sticks because I felt like this one was like expired. Like it still smells good. It says actually 36 months, so actually probably still fine, but I just wanted something that was going to encourage me to use cuticle oil more often. And this happens to be it. I apologize if you guys hear any noises in the background. My pretty black panther is playing with a toy. Well, she's laying on top of a toy and she wants me to turn it on, but it's really loud. So I will turn it on when we are complete. All right, so get in there. You know what? I have no issues switching methods midway. Let me see. Is the oil and alcohol enough on its own? Because that's why we got the acetone. Okay, here we go. We got a little bit more of a gap. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, get under here. Oh yes, and I have to remember it had a pretty deep apex curve, so I gotta get in there. Aha! Look at that. The nail looks perfectly fine too. So I think there's like a sticky layer. Not super sticky. What is it? Let me see. Nice. Look at that. Let's do a little scrapey scrape. Let me see. Sticky stuff all over this. Like the stuff on the sticky tab. I think this is the base coat that I put on as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like I'm scraping and I just got this sticky. I think that's from the solid gel. Or no, that could be from the peel off base. That's in the corners. Wow, y'all. Okay, let me scrape. Okay, this is what I'm scraping right now. This is the peel off base, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then that's gonna be on top of my base coat. I think so. No, I'm scraping down to my shiny layer. So no, I'm scraping base coat as well as peel off base, like regular gel base and peel off base, because I'm going right down to my shiny. So watch, I'm gonna show you. You guys can see that? That is so interesting. That's basically down to the top coat that I had before I put the base, but when I started. So let me see. Yeah, and if I continue scraping, I'll end up taking the whole top coat off as well. So I'm just gonna lightly buff with the 180 side, with the 100 side, sorry. Just to get that last little residues off. And that's probably gonna take the top coat off as well. And that's what we're gonna repeat and do for the remainder of the nails. Okay, so with a little bit of effort, I didn't feel any pain or anything, and that nail was on there. I didn't feel any pain. This is what the inside of this one looks like. So I think what's left on the inside of the well of the nail tip is probably the peel off base. I can't tell if it's a peel off base or if it's a solid gel, or maybe it's both, but you can tell that it's a lot smoother on the inside than this one that had the sticky tab. The sticky tab was on the, what is left, and the non-sticky tab on the right. So hopefully you guys can kind of catch that. Soak. That's cool. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the rest of the nails on this hand. Well, to all the rest of the nails, and then we will be back. I think I'll let it film. I'll let you guys see a little bit more how I do the next two. I'll let some music play, and then I'm gonna get onto this hand, and then we'll be back.
stopping me. 0, 1, 2, 3.
Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Come and check.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Okay, everyone. So we have succeeded in getting the left hand off. Sorry, struggles. Getting the left hand's nails off. This is how everyone is looking after cuticle pushing. So scraping the remaining gel residue off and then buffing with the sponge buffer. I did notice, so I did buff off the top coat, so the shiny top coat that was on all of the nails. And on the thumb, I just realized that I buffed all the way down to my natural nail. So I buffed through the gel. So I don't think the gel is as thick on this nail. So when I go to reapply, I'm gonna have to do just a repair on this nail. Just do a quick another layer of hard gel here, top coat, and then we're good to go. But this is how we're looking. Cuticles need some work. Not too much, but because they were done a week ago, I'm gonna try to maintain. So it's not so much to do down the road. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the right hand. Sorry, bad with sides. Bad with sides. I am the type of person that still does this and this to figure out left and right. So yes, we're gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the remainder of my right hand, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys what both. All right, guys. We are back with the right hand all done. This is just right after taking everything off, so before I buff everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and buff these up real quick, and we'll be back. All right, everybody. I apologize about that noise in the background. It is my cat's toy. So this is what we're looking like. This is what everyone's looking like. This is all cleaned up, scraped off. The thumb on the right side is the only one that I didn't buff or didn't have to buff. I guess the base coat, not the peel off base coat, but the Modelones base coat, that residue was able to scrape off. I was able to scrape off pretty much all of them, but I had issues with some of them. That's why I ended up buffing all of them. Some of these, I think I went into one of the layers, so I definitely buffed off or filed off the top coat, hence why we're not shiny anymore. And I might have gotten into one layer of gel on like most of them.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
So this is what we're looking at. All taken off, and hopefully you guys can see what we just took off right here. Again, this is the first time I'm making a set. Like, I've been doing a set with peel off base coat, so this is all an experiment. The next go around, we are gonna try a different order of doing base coats and whatnot, and yeah, we'll see when we get there. But for now, thank you for tuning in to today's entry, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget, the motto here is, I'm always late to the party, late to the game, last one to get the info, and last one to try it out, but that will never ever stop me from trying things. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you soon. Peace.